What was kind of the key you feel like? I mean, you guys are down four late there with about 4 to go. It seemed like you kind of clamped down defensively and made some big shots defensively. What was kind of the key to kind of getting over the hump there?
Yeah, I think what you said was the key. You know, big shots and big defensive stops. I could think of JD hit that 3 from deep at the top of the key with the shot clock going down. You know, Jacob tipped. I missed the shot. Jacob tipped it out to Reed. Reed hit a 3. We went up 2. And just plays like that, plays need to make down the stretch to win these kind of games, and that's what we did. So we came away with the victory.
Is there anything you've noticed in the last month or so, last 2 weeks or so, that's kind of clicked for you guys, that's maybe got you guys to get a little bit more success on the court now?
I think just our defensive intensity, really. You know, we got our leader, Carl Madison, out there, and he leads us defensively. He helps on it while we're out there. He's another coach on the floor, so I think that's huge. And I just think we're starting to trust each other on defense, and offensively, you know, we're just clicking very well right now.
I guess, Reed, just when you go off your late, I guess, but what do you feel like has clicked for you guys this last 4 or 5 game stretch that's going to make you guys better?
Yeah, just like Gary said, I think it starts on the defensive end and just playing every possession like it's our last. So, you know, that once we do that and finish it with a box out and a rebound, everything else has just come so naturally to all of us on the offensive end, just playing freely and knocking shots down. But we really try to concentrate, especially now that we're in February and getting late in the season, to really clamp down on the defensive end and finish every single possession just like it's our last.
You guys did a good job of that. They told him no points in the last, or no field goals in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Do you sometimes get a little frustrated out there down the stretch? Or?
No, I mean, like, we stopped them, I think, 6 of the last 7 on the defensive end, but we made them take tough shots, and we ended up getting the rebound at the end. So it was just a good defensive effort, and then they ended up fouling us, and we made every single free throw we took, so that helped too.
The three-pointer you had to go ahead, how did that set up for you? I mean, it looked like you just were just kind of the right place at the right time. Did you get that tip? Yeah,
I mean, we were talking with Chris, and we were going to get 4 back. We didn't want to give up anything in defensive transition, but when the Gary shot went up, I just we talked about spots in between half court and the three-point line just to see if there was anything that's going to get tipped out, and Jacob was there at the right place too, and tipped it right back up to me, and then open shot, knocked it down.
You guys seem like everybody knows you guys shoot three-pointers, and that's kind of where the meat of your game is. What's enabled you guys to get open looks that way, even though you know teams are going to be concentrating on you that way?
Yeah, I mean, in the first half, we didn't get to line at all, and at halftime, that was really emphasis, trying to get good shots inside out and not rely on the 3 as much. But like again, we took, I think, 14 free throws in the second half, and we really tried to pound it inside and go more inside out instead of just relying on the 3.
Okay, go with you guys.
Good job, guys.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Beat me at all, or you're good?
Oh, yeah, talk to you, absolutely. I guess same question I kind of asked them a little bit. Winning 4 or 5, where is this team kind of grown up in the last month or so, last 3 weeks?
You know, when we came back for Christmas, I mean, we've tried to push a lot of different buttons, but we really made a concerted effort that we were going to start fresh, and we were going to try to do as good a job of just the day, getting better each and every day. And if you did that, you were going to be able then to get better a week from now or 2 weeks from now. And I think other than the game at Wichita, game at Illinois State, we had the Missouri State game, we got better in January, and again kept talking about February, play our best basketball in February. You know, we had 3 early on, some meltdowns on the road, but for the most part, you know, we played played well at Loyola on the road, and couldn't find a way to get a win at the end. I mean, even starting out with Wichita here, I mean, one of the best teams in the country, we took them right to the last 2 minutes of the game. So we were getting better, it just wasn't equating to wins. And you knew it was close, especially after the Loyola game, as well as we played on the road, coming back home to get Indiana State and finding a way to get a win. So we were getting better, just weren't getting a win out of the deal. And I think it's like anything else. Once you get a little confidence, and when we got 3 in a row, even going to Northern Iowa last week, other than digging ourselves a hole at the start, we played pretty darn good. I mean, that's the 12th best team in the country. So confidence is a huge piece of this thing, This group has done an amazing job of listening and growing and trying to focus on things that would help us simply get better.
Just what was the key in the last 5 minutes there? I think you held them without a field goal the last, I believe, 5:19, held just a couple free throws, and really seemed like you got good shots. What was kind of the key to kind of closing this one out?
Yeah, defensively, we try to switch some things up, play some zone. If they were going to try to get us out and drive us at the middle of a possession, we were able to go from man to zone to try to throw them off kilter a little bit. Gosh, Sutherland is such an athletic guy. I mean, really tough to guard one-on-one. And down at our end of the floor, again, a tip out by Jacob is a huge play. We teach, we call it the Davidson. If you can't get two hands on it, tip it out. We want to try to get two guys to elbow extend at the three-point line, two guards. Or if you would happen to rebound, it would be a long rebound to pivot and throw back out to those guys, like Reed did with getting his three. The other one, huge, that we had no control over, Jordan Daniels bailing us out with the end of the shot clock, three from NBA range. I mean, we didn't have a great possession. He just bailed us out at the end.
Do you feel like, I think 10 of 18 three-pointers tonight, do you feel like when you're that good from the online, does that pick you up inside where maybe you guys don't have the depth that you have outside?
Yeah, we still, we're not trying to go into games. They shot 26 threes.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to go into games to jack a bunch of threes. Our process to winning is getting to the free throw line 10 times a half. So in order to do that, you have to go inside or drive the ball. And every time we penetrate a ball, we put on the board at the start of every game, your penetrations leads to making a teammate better. It's not I'm penetrating to go try to take care of myself. Penetration leads to a quick stop, and I'm making a buddy better. And so continually trying to share the basketball, that's how you're going to get clean open looks.
I think, how big is a game like this psychologically for you guys? I don't know if you realize this, but 0-13 at trailing at half to win a game tonight, I know it was only 3 points, but to overcome a deficit late for a young team especially.
I think it's huge right now. We were 1-7 at one point, and to be 5-8 right now, you only can control what's in front of you. The past is done, and so again, I really appreciate this team buying into our staff, and I'm telling you, this was as hard a year I've had in 30 years. I've had 1 or 2 tough years along the way, and this is up until Christmas. It was as tough for our staff and myself to try to find ways to help our team. Not because we didn't have great guys, just what can we do to try to help our guys be better. And again, a credit to them that they've hung in there, and we bent a little bit, have not splintered or broke.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate it very much.
No problem.